So Kelly, this is a 2020 Ram 1500 tradesman model crew cab, 4x2 in brilliant black. Okay, with 5.5 foot bed. You come over here with me, I'll show you the window sticker. It's a little hard to read through the tinted glass, which is the back of the cab, okay? But you got a selling price of $42,420, okay, which includes your chrome appearance group, okay, spring and bed liner, class 4 hitch, okay, your U-Connect system, which we'll get to inside the truck, 392 rear end, anti-spin rear end, and all of those things are going to help you because I understand you have a boat and a travel trailer that you're towing, okay? So you come around, I'll open this truck up and show you some of the great features on it. Okay? So here we have our crew cab, okay? This is the largest cab in the 1500. You'll notice that the seat easily stows up out of the way. Ample floor space. They've even included tie-down seats, okay? So you have an object in there, you want to secure it so it's not sliding around, you got those right there. Every crew cab also has ram bin. Underneath here you've got a removable storage.
That I like.
Okay?
Yep.
You have that on both sides. You also have storage here, air vents for your rear passengers, and heat underneath the seat.
That's important.
And airflow is controllable by the dial throughout the whole truck. Okay? You also have grocery bags here, hooking items here. Cup holders in the door. Okay? Underneath this seat, you got your spare tire equipment. Okay? All your tools, your jack, this panel just pops right up. The storage bin up here again, controlling the vents up front. Glove box. Okay. Door storage divided into 3 here and a separate one here. Okay. Get the hood open and I'll take you around the front here. Now this truck, top this has an e-torque motor. So this is what they call a mild hybrid truck. So what they've done here, it's got a 5.7 liter Hemi that has 395 horsepower, 410 foot-pounds of torque. But what they've done is remove the alternator and replaced it with this. This is an electric motor / generator. It's a 48 volt system and it runs on a lithium battery pack that's located inside the back of the cab.
Okay.
So what happens here is you got that 410 foot-pounds of torque naturally from the motor. But as you accelerate and you're towing that boat or that camper off a light, this motor will give you up to 130 additional foot-pounds of torque. And when you roll at constant speeds, it does the same thing. It cuts down on fuel and helps you get those loads moving, okay, with less effort from the motor itself, okay? Any questions on that? Or?
So that's the workhorse, right? That does the work for you?
This assists the motor in those situations where extra torque is needed and it helps it conserve fuel, okay? And of course, under the hood here, anything marked in yellow is something that visibly can be checked out.
And then I can touch. Right.
Exactly. It's not yellow.
Don't touch.
Windshield washer fluid, coolant, okay? Anything not yellow, yeah, that's for our technicians.
Understand?
And you know they're washing down wrong on land. Yep. Like gypsies in the valley, or gypsies in the Lincoln. True story. Well, hey, let's play it. Recorded just down the road in Atlanta in
Of course, you got
1990.
all your standard controls that goes through lock and unlock, just a lockout button for your rear windows. Of course, you got control of all the power windows. The 2 front windows are auto up and auto down. One touch does it, one touch pulls it up.
Perfect.
Okay? Automatic headlights. Okay, just set it right there and you're done. It'll dusk to dawn. This is your parking brake. One of the things that's really new in a lot of vehicles that's gotten away from mechanical brakes. They're electric now. To disengage it, it's on. See it red? Just to disengage it, you just push it in.
Perfect.
Okay? You also have tilt and telescopic wheel. So you can move this wheel up and down to any position that you like and lock it right into that lever. Of course, your wipers are over here, your high beams are in the standard of any other vehicle. The controls you see on the wheel is your Bluetooth telephone here, okay? You've also got these buttons here with an OK in the middle. It's like kind of like a mouse pad, and you're going to use that to control and display information in the center stack here, okay? Got, of course, your fuel, your coolant, your oil, tachometer, speedometer, all there, okay? This is a push-button start vehicle, so when you get in the car, as long as the key's on you, put your foot on the brake, hit the start button, that car's going to start right up for you. Same way to stop it, just push the button, okay? Cruise control is all set over here, okay? Kind of standard. We'll show you that when we're driving the vehicle a little bit, okay? Again, every air vent, controllable flow, adjustable, and the amount of air throughout the cabin, okay? Your climate control is there. Now, this also has a stop-start technology because of e-torque. So when you pull up to a traffic light, it will seamlessly, this motor can shut off. As soon as you hit the gas, it starts up. You won't notice it. It's seamless, okay? And we'll show you that when we get out driving it.
Sure.
So you've got your radio here again, satellite radios on this truck as well. All your radio modes are here. You can connect media to this, and you can also control the phone manually from over here. Some additional settings over there that we'll get into. You have 12-volt outlet up top. And you also mentioned that your kids like to bring along friends now.
Of course.
So you've got a 6-passenger truck here.
Okay.
I know this seat easily pulls up. Of course, you got your standard storage coupled with.
Right.
When you have those extra kids on board and you need an extra seat, you got it with you.
Yep.
Okay?
That's perfect.
Any questions on any of that?
Nope. I love all the storage spots. This is great.
Of course, your map lights and everything. Sunglass holder. And this is for the power sliding rear window, because that window does power slide open.
Okay. I've seen this. What is this? The gear limit up and down, the plus and the minus.
You have an 8-speed transmission, so if you're on those trips, again, you're towing that camper, you're coming down that little mountain road, and you want to hold a gear.
Okay. Okay.
So that the truck doesn't overrun the speed of the hill.
Okay.
You control that here.
Okay.
So you can set a gear limit by just telling it, and it'll display what you're doing up in the center here. So you want it not to go past 6, let's say. You can set the gear limit.
Okay. Gotcha. So that
If you want to
controls
hold
it.
4th gear coming down a hill, you can set it through that.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay.
That'll definitely help with towing.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Same features as the other side of the truck. Another rammed in here as well, okay? Cap, like pit stop. Not to worry about the cap or anything. And it's simple push and it'll.
Push them.
Okay?
Awesome.
18-inch wheels. We have installed running boards on this truck. Okay. So the dealer added those to it. Back here, back of the truck, you got your class 4 hitch. Now you got your 4-pin and your 7-pin. Okay. You also have lights here for the license plate, as well as when you're out there at night hooking this stuff up. It's going to illuminate that for you. Okay. Your hook, your chain, everything's right here. And of course your class 4 hitch. Okay. That bumper, backup camera built into the handle. Okay, nice big ram head there. Spray and bed liner from the factory. Okay, it's going to protect this bed. We also have 4 tie-downs. Okay, in the bed of the truck and those are secured with the cargo. Okay. Any questions on any of this?
I'm sure the tow capacity is strong on this, right?
Let me tell you what it is. It's crazy. 11,700 pounds.
That's definitely more than I need, but that works out.
1,600 pounds of payload. Okay, this truck is very capable. That's all because that e-torque motor, the 4x2 configuration, those two combined gives you a big tow rate.
Perfect. Exactly what I need.
So as far as it goes in the vehicle, we'll take it for a ride.
Sounds great.
See if it meets your standards on the road. Ram's one of the best riding trucks there is. 5-link coil suspension. You're going to really enjoy the ride.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, Scott's got a couple questions for you.
We're doing this to help you guys or see what you're training on the salespeople. So what do you think you did well on that?
The information about the vehicle itself, the features of the cabin, I think I did well. I think I did really well on the engine. towing capability of the truck, explaining how that functions and delivers, helps the customer achieve their goal of towing. They're trying to move this boat, move this camper, all the kids. Those are the things that they do well.
What would you like to improve on?
More knowledge of it, more knowledge of the truck. You know, I don't have the percentages of the steel that's in this, because I know that it's a strong truck, that's why it can tow what it does. I don't have as much info because I haven't been doing it.
No worries.
Yeah.
You feel like you could train it though? Yeah. We've been asking everybody, just trying to get a feel for some of these things. What? Give me some benefits of why cash down is good for the customer.
Cash down improves the trade cycle for us. For number one. Okay.
But for the customer.
For the customer, it gives them more options, more ability down the road. Obviously, a lower payment and the ability to switch. Life changes. You know, if you need to switch a car and get into something different, you're not chained to it. You know.
Very cool. And that same thing, Brandon thought, why is a shorter term good for the customer?
Shorter term's good for the customer, and again, accelerates the process. You're paying less interest on something. With the bank, you have more options sooner. I mean, it's what we say in our presentation, so that they have more options.
Absolutely. That's why we're asking what we're presenting to the salespeople to the customer.
Yep.
And then just
It also
finally,
assists with bank programs too. I mean, that's the other thing. It gives us way more options with banks.
good. And finally, just can you give us some benefits of bringing the customer in to do a counseling right after the greeting?
It's a needs assessment. That's a huge thing, such as in the scenario you gave us, knowing what they were towing, the kids, soccer, you know, friends getting in the truck. This truck, as you can tell when I was showing it, I could hit on all those buttons because the truck had the features that met their needs.
I think you did a
it
great
helps.
job of
It
that.
helps with selection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
absolutely. And that's it.
All right.